Welcome back to our eSIM series. I'm Andrew Worth with OneOT, and today we have with us Gaetano, who is a satellite expert. So, Gaetano, what's happening right now with the satellite connectivity in the IoT space?
There is a lot of new opportunity in satellite markets related to IoT technologies. Satellite is one of telecommunication network that can serve IoT networks and can solve some of the problem of coverage, in particular in remote areas, and offer a better coverage, a better answer to resilience of the services.
Mm-hmm. And do you see satellites as being the future for IoT or replacing cellular in the future?
I think that in the future will be a cooperation between telecommunication networks. In particular, the future could be affected by a convergence between satellite and terrestrial telecommunication networks. So, sort of hybrid networks where the two technologies can be combined to offer a better service to end users.
Mm-hmm. And so this combined service would essentially offer truly global coverage anywhere in the world, even extremely remote regions.
Satellite is the only technology that can offer a really global coverage, and with the satellite in low Earth orbit, it's possible to cover the Earth from pole to pole.
Mm-hmm. And so what are the different satellite technologies that are being used? So as I understand, there's traditional satellite companies, and now there are some new market players.
Yes, the satellite technologies has at the moment different consolidated players. For example, we have Inmarsat, Orbcomm, Iridium, and Thuraya that we can consider traditional satellite players. And then there is the wave of the new small sat that are very small satellite in low orbit that can cover the Earth surface better than the traditional geostationary satellites.
Mm-hmm. And so these new satellites, the smaller satellites, are what primarily are being used for IoT.
There are new constellation of satellites that will be dedicated only for IoT services. In particular, in the last Satellite Washington conference, it's possible to see 18 new satellite companies focused on IoT services, with a plan to launch in the next future 1,600 satellites.
Mm-hmm. So all of these new satellites will be providing totally new coverage possibilities that currently are not necessarily there with the old traditional satellites.
Not only the technology is evolving, so there are not only better coverage, but coverage with different technologies. For example, there are some new satellites that can collect information using a VHF channel that is really efficient, also economic, or other satellites that can collect information with the LoRaWAN protocol.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for your time, and please tune in for our next eSIM video series, which will also be on satellites.
Thank you.